not interested, or I'm in the middle of
Me
this,
too.
I'm about to get off, or
Me too. Yeah.
because I always check, because if you could be farming or something, or
What are we doing? Rig or crit? Oh, it's Regan. Yeah.
That's right.
yeah, you could be doing anything, and you might not, you might need 30 seconds or a minute or so just to.
Oh, you're on the toilet. So possible you're on the toilet, just at that time. And it's like, I'm saying, when I invite people, I send them, like you say, 2, 3 invites, and I wait between the invites.
Yeah, and then, but yeah, so yeah, that's why I said a couple of minutes at least between each invite. If they don't respond by the second or third, then send out to somebody else. There's nothing worse than like you click, you don't check, you click on it and it goes squad full.
Yep.
The crashes you out of what you're doing. You got to reboot or restart.
This is just yeah. I always check if
what have we got? What is this?
Ancient
Four
armor.
hands.
HR, what the hell am I doing away with then?
Yeah, if I see the invite, because I'm actually in the game, yeah, I might join, but I might, if I'm about to get off or do something, I'll tend to say, no, sorry, I'm about to get off, or whatever. And I know what it is. It's just people sending multiple invites.
Yeah, they look at who's in the lobby. I go, yeah, they're on. Invite.
Yeah, some people do that, exactly.
Yeah.
They send like, all the people that are free, they send an invite, which is ridiculous to do.
It really should be the squad leader sending the invite, or the host, or whatever.
That's what I do when I'm not the squad leader.
And especially like the other day, Rogue, when whoever was muted, and we were looking for somebody, and he didn't say anything and just sent out invites while you're on mute. So you end up sending invites out when you're discussing something of who you're going to get in, and then they've already started sending out invites.
Yeah, it just is what it is, unfortunately. People are just sometimes too keen to.
When I'm not the squad leader and people say, yeah, let's invite somebody, and then I go in my lobby and I say, okay, I got this guy, he's by himself, and then I always let the squad leader decide, take him, invite him, or invite that guy.
Yeah.
And then we wait. And that's why I always say also, when I'm in a team, don't start inviting everyone, or if I'm the leader, don't start inviting people. Let's invite one, and then let's see if he joins, yes or no.
Yeah.
If he doesn't join, try another one. But it's so hateful. And also one thing I don't really like is people start to invite you when they're at the last boss fight.
Yes. Particularly on a reset.
You need to do, you need to do the whole raid, and you just join at the last boss fight. I never do that. I never invite. Let's take a random, he's gonna get the last boss fight, especially in critical.
Yeah, that's a little bit annoying, particularly on a reset. Although Hatter knows this. Like, I've seen Hatter, and I flick, and
really? I have to go get the air car.
And I'll flick over.
He's spawning really late, Ed.
And I know Hatter's streaming, which is even worse when people get kicked out or whatever, and like, oh yeah, I'll give you a hand, whatever.
Nice drifting.
Yeah.
We got a car here, guys.
Yeah, they're dead. He's dead. Hang on. Let me turn this car around. Oh, he's miles away. You better get him up.
Thank God.
Okay. Wie geht's mit dir?
Ja, ich bin die Woche krankgeschrieben. Ich habe einen fürchterlichen Husten bekommen. So richtig aus der Lunge raus, so mit den Bronchien, richtig Schmerzen beim Husten.
Oh, das ist nicht gut.
Ja. Der war aber recht zuversichtlich, der Arzt, dass es nach einer Woche wieder gut sein wird. Antibiotikum nehme ich, ja, ich denke schon.
I did a horrible raid just before. We couldn't finish the last boss fight.
Are you with some randoms before?
No, I was with a elusive sniper, Wall Street Black and Arrow. But elusive sniper continuously died on the last boss fight. Wall Street Black was really bad in damage and he can't kite.
No. Yeah.
We had an interesting one on the weekend at the end of the week trying to do pistols on crit. That was the challenge, I tell ya.
Yeah, that is a challenge.
They're long boss fights. They're long fights.
But elusive, it normally plays well, but he had a bad day probably today. So we tried 8 or 9 times. He died 9 times.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I said, no, it's not working today. Let's give up. Doesn't matter. It's okay. He was getting nervous, of course. Okay, what is my position? Was muss ich machen?
Aggro?
You want me to take aggro?
I don't know, you're taking it.
Yeah, I'll take
I
it.
don't know who you, I don't know.
I got. Ich nehme aggro. Ich nehme
I thought I
aggro.
had a mic. Otherwise, it'll probably glitch. It doesn't matter. Want to take it? No, it's going to do damage. Okay. So it's just
2 hands.
yeah, panels.
Panels.
Oh, we're doing reg, aren't we? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
panels and
Yeah,
Sally
panels.
and
Last week was 2 hands. 2 hands.
Yeah, I'll go testing again.
oh, okay. Oh.
Hey, it's the 5 panels, huh? In Phoenix we have to do, and one intel at
Salamander.
Salamander, hack and defense.
Yeah, they're pretty even for time this week. They're both pretty fast.
Oh, there's another one coming.
Yeah, I just figured I'd just come.
Who wants to do panels?
Yeah, I can do panels. I don't mind.
Verstehst du, was wir sagen? Ja, das verstehst du
Ein
doch.
paar Brocken, ja. Da geht Camp, ich gehe mit Camp. Ich mache da unten am Pool, Panel.
Okay.
Ja, oben.
Hata is going also to the panel, so he'll do the panel at the pool side. He just said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's coming with you, but then you can go concentrate on the floor on the right side, and then he'll do the one on the left side.
Yep. Yeah, I wasn't sure who was driving.
I'm driving. And I'll get an intel. There you go, guys. There's one guy still alive there. Oh no, there are more than one guy. killed like 4 guys with my car.
Nichts zu berichten. Verstanden. Hier auch.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Mist. Positionswechsel.
Oh, you're hacking? No, no, it's not possible.
No,
because I'm
no.
looking at the intel here.
No, it's a bit slow getting this range in.
Okay, the intel is done. I'm coming to you.
That's right, Murray. Drone's still active and there's probably one.
Where are you in testing zone?
I'm just by the main office, by where the Jenny usually is, by the office building.
Okay, okay.
Full panel down, rogue parachute.
Yep.
Okay.
It. We're all good, header. Oh shit. I'm all good at it. Yep. I ran to the back. I ran to the back on that middle floor, and it's like I saw the mine as soon as it flew me. All right. I can hear them around me.
I guess the drone killed you. Oh, somebody's following me.
Thank you.
I thought there's a car behind me that I did not even see. That's weird. Where did that car come from?
Oh, where's that drone gone?
Let's go and hack it. Let's give. I don't know if you guys need black boxes, but there's one here.
Nah. Oh, you go.
No, I don't really go for the black boxes anymore.
Yeah.
Depends how friendly
Oh,
the
Leave
character
me
is.
alone, drone. That
I only
drone's
get-
fucking... I can't get him. I'm in the tower.
Okay.
Fucking got me pinned. Oh, there we go. Got him.
Okay. I'll start the hack.
How many times is that car going to explode up there?
That was a car with 2 fuel tanks.
No, that Jeep, it's blown up like 4 times. The one that I hit.
4 times already?
Yeah, it's blown up 4 times.
Okay. Oh. There we go. He's down. A little bit boring here for me. You have no job at all. Scratching my balls here while I'm hacking.
You can't complain that, mate.
Ich habe keine Arbeit hier. Ich brauche nichts zu machen.
Ich kann welche durchlassen. Du hast da unten
We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it for you.
Guys, that's what I said the other day. Like, that's why women play their hair at traffic lights, got no balls to scratch.
Yeah. Exactly. Hier ist eine schwarze Kiste, eine Blackbox. Weiß nicht, ob du die brauchst.
Nah, a bit of sniper parts.
Bags of dicks I get them out of there if I pick them up. Bad guys are close. Yeah. Don't worry.
Top right.
Top left, I am host.
I'll do bottom right. Drones if they come in.
Okay. I got middle.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Don't have to worry about drones.
Glitch! Oh, he's not glitched.
No.
Bottom laser.
Bottom laser.
Let's kill him.
Yeah, let's go for the kill.
Help.
Well, that was pretty hard. That was nerve-wracking.
Yeah. So I won't probably be discussing about who the fuck needs to use a Cronus playing this game.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the guys are posting videos, oh, we can do the raid this quick, oh, whippy shit.
It makes them happy, you know.
Yeah, but the jump on, but the worst thing that's annoying us, mate, is they're denying that they're fucking using fucking modifiers. I don't care people using the device, but when they turn around and say that they're not, and you know they are, but you can see the damage and no recoil, like a pistol raid in critical in 25-30 minutes, nah. And a pistol is doing as much damage as a Cerberus.
Yeah, of course. But I'm playing with the 3D Edge Pulse controller.
You know, I'm gonna get one of those once one of mine dies. I'll grab that.
You like it? It's good, isn't it? It feels better, eh?
Yeah.
It just feels like a more premium controller.
Yeah, and I especially like that I don't have to push with my thumbs the L3 and the R3, you see? That's what I like. I just have my ring finger or my middle finger to push the L3 and the R3. Yeah, underneath. Yeah.
That's why I always said, like, it's the way they should have made it in the first place.
Of course, they should have done it that way.
Because when you switch back to the normal controller, it feels so weird when you actually switch back.
And if you play with the Edge controller, it's heavier. I got big hands, you know, I got really big hands. And it feels more like a controller. If I play with the standard controller, it feels like I have plastic in my hands. It's too small.
Yeah.
It's not heavy. It's really light. And this one is actually, you feel like you have something in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, is that cheating? I don't think it's cheating because it's a PlayStation controller. It's a original. Just.
You're gonna have to hit me with the boat. I'm about to jump down. There you go.
Just to drive out. Yeah.
But I think that will be disappearing in the future because PlayStation doesn't like that. Of course, that they craft different controllers that they can be used on the PlayStation. Because then they don't sell their controllers anymore.
They'll probably put an ID style chip in the controller.
Of course, they will. Yeah. And it's going to disappear.
But ultimately, it's a Bluetooth controller, so... Like, you can use the PlayStation controller on other things as well. Like, a mate of mine uses it in his Tesla for playing games on the Tesla screen.
In your car, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like a friend of mine's got a Tesla Model Y, and it can play games on the screen. And he just went and bought a PlayStation controller, so when he's sitting there at charging, you know, there's simple games that you can play on the Tesla, and it's just a Bluetooth controller, so any old thing would have done, but he had a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, but on the PlayStation, you cannot put anything on Bluetooth on there. It's, first of all, the PlayStation doesn't have Bluetooth, so you have to push in a receiver, and then the problem is the PlayStation doesn't accept any... You can't put I got a headset Bluetooth, and I got my controller on Bluetooth.
Well, see, what they do is another brand they basically it just mimics saying it's a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, of course, but they will find something that you will have to have like a special idea to be able to put on there.
Mm. Hang on, let me switch to my second class.
3 runs?
You want to do runs?
No.
Actually, you'll like this one, Sky. The other day, we did it on Crit, and it was like, we're all going to go into the computer room, and we're going to say nothing. No one talks about numbers. Everyone has to find their own number. And then we have to, and we don't know what each one's going to do. We just have to look and see where people go.
They all got to know which... Yeah, okay. Am I ready?
It was good.
Open.
Open, okay. Yeah, that's why I like to do the Chinese drill, I call that.
Yeah, it was certainly a lot of fun. I'll go right, I'll push right.
I've got it.
Yeah.
Push.
Oh, shit.
I'm pushing.
Come on.
All right.
Copy. Yeah, but it was certainly a lot of fun doing it. It was certainly a lot of fun sort of not talking.
Yeah.
and just observing to see what everyone's going to do. And
Yeah, that is fun. Also, what I really like is do random callouts. Everybody takes a subject, and you have to switch positions.
I know.
And you do 3 rounds.
I know you do. I know you do.
But then you switch
I
position
know.
every time.
Okay, 10-50. Nice.
That's also a fun one because then it's a brain fuck every time. What was Subaru again? Oh, what was Subaru? And nobody's allowed to talk.
Well, it kind of, as I haven't done it like that for a while. It kind of felt like you're in a raid with randoms because no one's talking, and you know someone's decided to go to the you know, the call room and manage manage upstairs, and you have to really watch to see what's being done.
Yeah.
And make sure that what you saw was correct.
But on that one, you can also do the switch. Like for example.
Yeah, we did do a switch. Yeah, we did do a switch for the second round. We did, yeah.
You're not allowed to go to the same place again. So if you went to water,
it just makes you want to be really quick about it, and obviously take note of what people are doing and where they're going to. So. Come on, get up.
It just makes you a better player if you play like that. You know, because a lot of people never did callouts. And this is so weird. There are still players that did like 600 raids, but that still don't know what the callouts are, how you have to call out.
Yeah, some people don't like doing it either. Some people don't. I think that's probably why a lot of players sometimes, that's why when you join and they don't talk on their mic, and you kind of wonder, you think to yourself, they can obviously probably talk English, but they obviously don't want to. And a theory I have is that they just don't want to do the stuff like call-outs. They don't want to do aggro for the certain bosses, and I don't know. But, you know, some people are, just is what it is. Someone generally does it.
Yeah, I like to be able, if I play a game, to take any position or any corner or find different ways to finish something instead of always repetitive do the same. There are people that never, they finished raids a couple of times, like, well, for example, don't want to talk bad about Wall Street, but Wall Street always takes damage. He never kites, and he has trouble kiting. That's what happened before. Elusive died because he had a bad day and he was fucking up. You know, it happens to me too. I also have bad days. And well, the problem is then the kiting. It's necessary that you have to be able to do it.
Yeah, I never used to like it myself doing the computer room, but at the same time, you're gonna jump into. You got
to learn to do it because you end up in a squad and nobody can do call outs.
Yep.
And it's like, you get stuck at computer. Everybody starts getting frustrated because nobody knows how to do it properly and control the drone.
Yeah, you should at least understand how to do it.
Yep.
You may not be great at it, but you need to sort of understand.
Yeah.
What's involved, because when you understand it from doing call-outs, everything else just sort of makes sense. That's why when you get into a squad where everyone knows what they're doing, everything runs so much more smoothly. Like the squad will help. The squad will actually help manage the drones as well. Like you can tell.
All I want the squad to do is just do the drones in their area when they do it and doing their hacks. That's all I need.
Yeah. But you can so tell when you get into a squad with people who know what they're doing and know how to do it. Like you go from panel to panel to panel. Everyone.
Yeah, here you go. Somebody just posted need help. Correct computer.
Yeah, it was Coco Belly. He sent me also a message.
Gebiet sollte durchkämpft werden.
Oh, he's playing.
Die brauchen einen. Coco braucht jemanden.
Ja, ich habe gesehen, der braucht Hilfe für Critical Computer. Why is he? Oh, he's seeing me. Okay.
Hang on.
Shut up. Yeah. He was shooting me, so I used my stun gun.
Yeah. No, it's good when you get into a decent squad because everybody anticipates that one. They know exactly where the drones are coming from.
Yeah.
It shouldn't all be up to one person anyway to do calls and manage all the drones.
But honestly, when I do the calls, I like that people just do damage because I got my way.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and go do damage.
As long as they kill the drones in the area, by 8 and 3, that's all I care about. They kill those.
Oh yeah,
that's
I'm talking about.
Once they start shooting at the red ones, when they come out and they start splitting them up, that's when it gets annoying.
Like I've seen players when you're doing when you're at the panels, you've done calls.
Yeah.
And you're blowing up drones, right? As they're coming through. And I've seen other players turn around and do drones, and it's like, do damage. don't worry about the drones. I'll sort them.
Or EMP. They start to throw EMP everywhere.
Yes,
and I'm saying, don't throw EMPs because I got my way. I'm guiding. I'm bottlenecking. I'm trying to bottleneck.
It screws up your timing and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't throw any. If I'm doing call outs, I don't throw any EMPs at all now.
No.
Yeah, I don't throw any EMPs.
Oh, what they sometimes do is also throw an EMP where you're standing at the computer. So you're standing in the middle of it, but you don't see.
I'll take.
I got gunner.
Bomber. I'll take bomber.
I'll do sniper. Yeah.
Do us the damage. Hata.
How do we doing?
Flash. Right, win.
Goodies. I got them, thank you.
What? Whoop.
Drop them.
too easy.
Easy money.
Easy money, Hera, easy money.
Yes. I'll change. I don't know if you guys are gonna continue or stop, but I need to change.
Nah. I'm gonna jump off. I've done 4.
4! Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah,
we
I've
just
done, I've just done
That's
4.
my first raid I did, because the one before I didn't finish. Then I said we tried 9 times, and then I said, guys, it doesn't matter. Let's leave it like that. We don't need the thing before we get nervous or
Musterungsoffizier
just
nicht erwähnt.